deserve to spend money on yourself or treat yourself. Like, don't feel bad, especially if you work for it. You know what I mean? You shouldn't feel bad. I feel like you always are giving to other people, but they don't give to you. And if you don't have anything to offer, they don't really want anything to do with you anyways. I know what that's like. You know, and you find out who your real friends and family are when you're down and out, you know? I feel like that's where you're at too, in maybe rebirth. You know, sixth house and home, and fourth and third and friends and family. Because family is what you make it. Hi, darling. How are you? Good morning, my East Coast viewers. Good morning. Forgive me, I don't have my makeup. I'm letting my skin breathe. But I got an interesting pool, and I'm using my deck. Oracle deck I haven't used in a long time, but we're going to use several and see how many views we can get tonight. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Please, if you can't donate, which the people who do want to, the Cash App's on my profile page. Just press the white Cash App or in the description box under this disclaimer. So, thank you. And then the ones that can't, you can show your support by subscribing, sharing, and liking. And especially subscribe not just this video, but the floating straws video. That is most important to get the message around the world what we could do with the plastic straws before we toss them in the dating trash. That's it. We have to cut them in a certain way, and I've made it convenient in every possible way. As edible straws have been around since 1925. Bread mines created them, and so why hasn't an environmentalist thought of this? Like, paper straws are eco-friendly. No. What's the point of email? We might as well go back to pen and paper always. You know, and it's just like... And they're ineffective, and it tastes like shit if you think about it. An edible straw, at least it's flavored with your drink that you have. Or maybe unflavored, but it don't taste like paper or cardboard. Ridiculous. Anyways, especially if you're a person who likes to sip on your freaking drink. You know what I'm saying? And so, good morning, good morning. Anyways, here we go with what I got. I did a 3-card spread in this Oracle deck, and a reflection card, and 2 that follow. I'm okay, how are you? Just trying to make it like everybody else, I guess. Can you see the cards? I don't know. Hopefully. Oops. Anyways. Sorry, guys. Anywho. What the fuck? Anyways. Alright, let's do it. Thank you. Yes, please like and subscribe and share the floating straws. Okay, so here we go. This is what I got. Look, Sun Wealth in your past. The Sun Wealth card. 777 maybe being your lucky number of a wealthy man, right? In the present, an older man that looks younger, that's wealthy, or a younger man of honor and of dignity and a good name. And the favor of God, that's the favor card. And then your reflection card was the best card out of the deck, the Great Fortune card. And then followed 10, the best of what you do. And you deserve the best, businessman, business person. And then your dreams coming true. So this is dreams and security. And security and dreams coming, foundation. That's right about soul ties, Pearl Jam. That was a good band, Yeah, it was. So I'm going to use my spread, which is called the Wheel of Ages. I created the spread. Yes, I did. And it's called the Wheel of Ages. So okay, this is mirrored. So clockwise is yes. Counterclockwise is no, right? In the pendulum. Or up and down is yes, side to side is no. Okay? But with the cards, clockwise is going to the present, to the future, and then around to the near future, and then wherever that card that you want to know more about the past of it, you go backwards, counterclockwise. Then you stop there if you want to know more about that card, and go clockwise again. Inevitably ending in the middle, and you'll see what I mean. So, yeah. Message, and that's message. Look, it's message, but it's not. I feel like someone's messaging you or sending you a message of love, or in the 7th house of partnerships. And we're going to even start that again. I usually end my oracle on the message. Anyways, maybe I was trying to tell the intuitives. It's called the Wheel of Ages. I created it, Jessica McDaniel, but I've never seen it before personally. There's several. That's the easiest way. A beginner and an advanced person can read a deck, okay? And learning your tarot with, if you have the intuition and the abilities, a gift that you're running from, maybe you should start studying the tarot. And I just taught you a spread. When you're learning the tarot, what you want to do is just focus on the card, read about the whole thing. Focus on the card and one after the other and be able to tell what it is. That's what you want to do first. You know what I'm saying? So for beginners, there you go. And I was thinking about once I had 1,000 or more subscribers, you can join, and I was going to do a tarot oracle class for the intuitives that ran from their gift like I did because of hell and damnation. My father was a preacher, but I met the devil in a church. Anyways, gifted. I feel like you have actually maybe a big mouth, so to speak, like you speak too much, like you talk too much, like don't gossip so much. It's not cool. Make an end to that. You know what I'm saying? You have the gift of gab, but be positive. You have nothing nice to say, don't say it. Especially don't bring up someone's name, you know, when they're not around. That's gossip. Whether it's good or bad, it's not good. Because then it gets twisted. Always. Great fortune card. Gifted person or a beautiful smile. It's getting that time of year with the freaking mosquitoes and shit. There might be a concern about a fortune, about making the right decisions and not, concerned about should have married a woman that used to work, a lot, and maybe for this person, inconspicuously, like, not work, but like, I feel a companionship. Yeah, see, not a lover, but a companionship. And maybe there's a Gemini involved. The main male is the connection. A Gemini. I think you collective, or your person collective. Gemini, main male. Was concerned about something that was a lie, and you would have known the truth if you made better decisions about this older man, main male. So I feel father and son right now, or grandpa and son. Sanford and son, this official person, this main male. You know, there's only one son, and the son has a lot of power when it comes to their loved ones. I feel lies, you know, but look, this main male is actually secure, stable, has a foundation. Their dreams are coming true. Yeah. This main male, I feel, took off somewhere out of state or something. But it's going to be towards maybe a privileged lady. Look, that he's making secure and founded, when maybe the person that I feel like he spent like he was married for 15 something years, and he mooched off this lady and this other lady that he's gonna meet. He's creating foundation for it. But sobriety is a way of life, unless you get, you know what I mean? Main male lover, see, Gemini energy. Gemini energy. Gemini energy. Something about a house in the present. Could be bought a house already. This performer, because they go by also a false name. Like, for me, I go by Kitty as well. Jess. But my name is Jessica. You know, I feel wants to make a privileged lady out of her. Synchronicity 1-2 with the house. And maybe lovers. Oh, this is not the Wheel of Ages that I'm using right now, but it's what I was led to read. Look, wants to marry and make this person somebody, an official person, until death do them part. You know what I mean? I feel like maybe this privileged lady would die if she had a child. That's the feeling I just got. Synchronicity 1819. Okay. 12 and 13. With main male and marriage. And then in between 2 with the official person. Yeah. Being two-faced. Yeah, so this is someone that's being two-faced. They wear glasses, a couple pair. They're lying to a couple people, several people actually. Yeah, they're creating foundation and security for some lady. I think they inherited a house they didn't know about. No one knew about. And he's thinking now about this other lady that he was with. That used to be a privileged lady. Okay? And maybe has a really great smile. Maybe he's thinking about her smile and what beautiful children they might have. And he wants to let the community know. This other masculine wants to let the community know. And I feel like you're selfish in a way as far as synchronicity. 1, 2, 3, main male. Okay. Synchronicity 1, 2, 3, despair over a house and or a relationship, a marriage. I say marriage, even maybe domestic partnership because it was over, it was like 15 plus years. Yeah. This official person may look the part. They may look the part, but that's how they really feel and are. Like a performer almost, putting on this performance and for the community. Look, they're alone. They have this huge house and they're all alone. Do you see anybody in this huge house? I'm sorry, hon. Look, all you wanted to do is date. You have a date someone with dignity, integrity, grace, a good name, synchronicity 3, 4. Okay, that's all you want to do, and you're thinking about this person with a gift. They could have many gifts. That's what you're thinking of. I'm thinking that you're thinking, why isn't this woman married already? You know, this woman of integrity. It's like, yeah. Like lost minutes, lost seconds. You know, 2, 3, 4 of a good name. You know, and someone possibly trying to tarnish it. Even a Gemini. Expectations. Dating. I feel in the moment collected, you are dating someone that has expectations, and you could be between 24 and 28, or your person can. Or 26, because you are 25. A person of wealth. You're never alone, but you feel alone. And you want to make this dating, you want to end the despair, make this dating public. and not be alone. So you guys could go make it legal. Maybe make a marriage legal and not be alone and share this huge house. 21, 1 is main male. 2, official person. 3, marriage. Favor of God. You know? Favor of freaking God. Yep. And that's a message on that one. I mean, you can't get better than that. I was told to stop there, but I was curious. Anyways, I'm also going to do the Wheel of Ages. Sorry, that was another spread, secret spread. Some people know about it, but very few. And you would definitely have to pay me to know that. All about that. Gemini, again, favor. You've known this person since you were 15. You didn't hook up till you're 25. It's been a long path, a lot of different changes. Look, there's a message of concern from a lady because of this long path, and maybe it's been a while since you talked or text. Yeah, that the community knows about you. I feel like you try to slander this person's name. This performer, this person who served others, this person who always tried to look their best for the community. You know what I mean? 8 being of the number of infinity. Tell us. Oh, so this is about a mature woman. I feel like you're a divine masculine, and this is about a mature woman. Or you could be a mature feminine, and this could be about a masculine or feminine. You know what I mean? It could go whatever way you want it to go. Just place the genders where... Look, someone who did some kind of time or something, like, and got out of it, a lady, an older lady, someone you would never think. Look, 6-9, it could be a Cancer. Born in July, I think. Look, a poverty. That and humility. This main female. This main female is in poverty. Look, there's an older woman over here that could help, but doesn't because of a masculine. Because of the past, and you just gotta let the past go. Someone gifted with a beautiful smile, or gifted with many talents. Maybe many talents they know and don't know about. This main female, this mature woman, she looks younger than she does in the picture. So this is the same woman, but she's mature here. So she looks younger than she does in the picture. Her quality is being mature. This gifted woman. Okay. This gift, someone wants to sign this person. There's a message, some kind of letter, some kind of offer, or something. And there's also concern from both parties or either party. But I feel like it's a surprise to the lady. You know, the main female, the mature lady. Feminine, passive. Look, person who can't have children but wants to maybe adopt a daughter. I just feel adopter or a son, as long as they're healthy, you know. Or you could be adopted even. You could have been born in 81. Dating. So I feel like this older woman that was concerned, this main female, this mature main female, she's reminiscing about her childhood. I feel like she was born in 81. Or 71. 76. 61. 67. Even 37. 47. Okay. So this girl's grown up already and gets a letter from this Gemini, this old lover, or an old friend that wanted to be a lover. Okay? Or maybe they were lover friends and then lovers or always lovers, but they went through some bullshit. This person calls you by a nickname. And you always look your best. I feel like you're a glamour witch almost. Well, that's what they would refer to it as, but ain't nothing wrong with looking your best. I don't judge. I try to look my best when I can. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's been a long fucking journey, dude. Too long, but it's about to shorten up for you. Or a main male working. Main male, kind of lazy when it comes to work. I feel like the woman in her younger day, this mature woman, was a really hard worker. Unexpected income. Like what? Like what? You could be 27. Or something could be, you could be getting unexpected income, main female, in the year of 27. Over something that happened in court. And this person with a beautiful smile and many gifts, like, maybe just got a letter. You know, some good news of some sort about being stable, founded, and your dreams coming true finally. It's like finally you get to go to Disneyland, dude. You never been, you know? So, hi you guys. Yeah, it's a change from poverty to having a little bit of something, you know what I'm saying? And look, this man, a different man, look, thinking about you all the time. Like, this is a person you met in your occupation. Definitely met in your occupation. Okay. Maybe you used to make really good money. And now you don't. Look, favor is upon you. With great fortune. Thought from a powerful man. Great fortune is on you. Great favor from the divine. Look, because you carried a good name. And you were concerned about it. And I think you concerned about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, and you're concerned over having a house. And it's going to be a change to have a house because you probably thought you would never get a house. And it's going to have your last name on it, look. Of integrity, value, and favor. I think because you use your discernment, you will gain this great fortune in a dharmic perspective, in a karmic kind of way. And that's message. Literally. And it was message. You're going to have great fortune and favor. You could be a size 7. And this is the Wheel of Ages. Just so you see. Yes, what I created. So those light workers out there, you're more than welcome to. It's really easy. I mean, from beginners to experienced. You could use it. You know what I'm saying? So. I think I did pretty good with it. Made it simplistic. I took the hard work out of it for y'all. Like I did my freaking razor handle, which I don't know if I'm ever gonna see a freaking income from it. I don't know. It's like dreams crashing down. You know, you could have been born in 93 or in the 90s, or like 90s music. You could have a bigger family. But on your brother's, or I mean, your husband's side, and that's a message. Yeah, you're someone that the community knows about. You have a big name, like a good name. And that's message. Crazy, huh? Alright, collective. So you have 3 yes and no questions. Alright? Think about them in your mind's eye. 3 yes and no questions. And while you do so, I am going to go take a piss because I need to. And you go do the same and then get whatever you want to eat or drink and come back and chill. And we'll do the yes and no questions and think of the questions. Yes and no only questions. And those please, if there's any tone, which there shouldn't be, just ignore them. Thank you so much. Unless there's something serious, put a big eggplant. If there's something really serious going on, put an eggplant in the name of, and I'll block it right away. Alright? Yeah. Because I can't see everything that's going on. So, collective, 3 yes and no questions. Think about it, okay? I'm going to use the bathroom. And remember, the Lord, your God, He will never leave you, He'll never forsake you. And this is in Deuteronomy of the Old Testament, which I am kind of, because it's a man-made book. 31:6. And to me, this is like someone in communications of leadership that's really easy to talk to. Maybe you got to do something. You just stop procrastinating and do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's just what I'm getting. Anyways, think of your 3 questions and we'll go from there, collective. Give me a couple seconds. If you want to, you could do on this scrying thing. Okay, so scrying is basically, think of your questions, right? This might help you blank out, like, as far as relax, don't think, clear your mind, and whatever comes to your mind is your intuition. And that's what you really want to know the yes or no question to. So scry for me, and if you're epileptic, don't look into this ball, look and stare at something else, because it flashes. And everybody else, just kind of clear your mind, and it's called scrying. Everybody has the power of intuition. So, okay, I see what you mean. We don't need no negative energy here. If you can't be positive, we don't need you. Okay, chosen light one. How you doing? Yes, we really do questions after I'm doing stuff, you know what I mean? What? Yeah. You're very aware of the devil. Why? Because you are the devil. You think? I don't know. It's a collective reading. That's what I'm pulling for, Fed Smoker. What's up, Connie? Thanks for supporting Nancy. All you guys chosen light one. We're going to find out. You're going to become, usually, you know, and a missionary is a calling, you know, so this calling, you have to look inside your soul and see if it's for you. For me, I don't like Bible thumpers because most people don't live it up to it. And I had a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, that I had to deal with. You know? So, we will ask the pendulum in just a minute. You might become a different kind of missionary. You know, your mission could be saving the planet as well, being an ocean forest activist, maybe doing something in your work, creating something, you know what I mean? There's different, like my mission, I could be a missionary, but my mission is to leave a legacy of kindness, of ocean and blue planet activism, and saving it and making humanity one race, humanity, as we, and, you know, just try to treat each other the way you want to be treated. Forgive, forget. Vengeance is the Lord, and we pray for those that are against us, because Lord have mercy. And we thank you for the ones that are for us. And I pray in the name of the divine Jesus, amen. And whatever you pray is okay too. So this is a safe place. Everybody's accepted here. You know, I believe that if you're going to preach a book, you better be perfect like the book. And not everybody can say they are. That's why I have my own channel, because I know I'm not perfect. And fuck is my favorite word. So you guys scry for a minute, and then we'll go from there, okay? you guys scry? I'm kind of curious what you got to your intuition. So it's like, all right, yeah, write in the comments like what came to your intuition. Anyways, I hope you have your 3 thoughts here. Your first question, yes or no? Yes, right for the picking, perfect timing, so get ready. Your second question, collective. Oh, it's a jumper. Yes, wisdom supports you. Roots go deep. Let's see. Third question, collective. Ready? Yes or no? No. Thorns present. Handle with care. All right. Give us a reflection. Why? Jumpers. Yes. Trust your feelings. Fulfill your heart's desires. So whatever I think you were hoping for, I think you qualify. I think you're going to pass your exam. And you're going to get what you feel comfortable with. You know, you're going to get a lot of opportunities or offers, but something you feel comfortable with is going to happen. Like, finally not stressing, you know. I don't know, I feel like it's something important to you. Never be the same, never gonna be the same, never be the same. No. Never gonna be the same, never gonna be the same, never gonna be the same. No, no, no. Alright, let's go to some tarot. Ooh, look at this. This is some change, some transformation. This is definitely Scorpio energy, water, Cancer, Pisces. But it's, you know, it rules Pluto. So it's really like the end to something and the beginning to something else. And maybe that's what you didn't want. Maybe something is going to stay the same that you felt comfortable with because you qualify for it. That's the feeling I got. Something that you qualify for, an apartment, something. A house, congratulations. You know, this is confronting your inner demons. You know, facing your fears through self-love and power. Sorry, can you even? So, so wow. Just saying, that's the past. Lucky number 13, jumpers again. Okay. Have made a bad decision. I feel. You made a bad decision, but I feel also Scorpio energy now going into Libra through the Queen of Pentacles is going to come out. Maybe in the reverse. Because these are some bullshit lies that are going to surface and become the truth. Yeah, by some immature emperor, this guy who has power that misuses it. Yeah, or someone that likes to control. Yeah, see, he wants to take your overwhelmed feelings away. Even though you made bad decisions, wants to fix that, help you fix it. Because you're overwhelmed by it, this Scorpio energy of an emperor. Look, doesn't forget where he comes from, so he's humble. Kind. You're humble, kind. You are your person. You're humble and kind. Maybe you didn't make, you or your person didn't make a decision at all. And sometimes not making a decision is the worst kind of decision. You know, in determination, when it comes to Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, yeah, this is definitely being determined to have made a legacy and being overwhelmed. Maybe that's where your choices falter, or you think too fast, or you don't hear, you know, because you're stressed, your stress level. Take it easy. It's like you don't know where you're going right now. You know what I mean? This would be like procrastinating decision, but you don't know where you're going right now. This is someone also holding the world in their hands and not following their intuition and not giving a shit about eco-friendly anything. Yeah. But also made a decision, procrastinating it, overwhelmed. So maybe you're the one that made the bad decision, a Scorpio. What else do you have for me collected? Greed. Look, greed here. Greed from this Scorpio energy, which is this Emperor energy. This water energy. This Emperor could be actually, right now it's just showing up as Scorpio, which is cardinal. For the world might show up, and that's a fixed sign of cardinal of Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius. So I feel like for now, this person of Scorpio, this person is being greedy, this immature emperor. You know, I feel like maybe you wish for something that you didn't, that came true, that you probably was hoping that wasn't gonna come true. But you got it. Be careful what you wish for. But you're determined to get what you want as well. So I feel this Virgo energy, right? Yeah, you're like in hermit mode. I feel like you're very alone, but you're not. You have your familiars with you. Your cat, your dog. Maybe there's an outlook of wisdom. This means wisdom. So you know that you grow when you're in hermit mode, and it's okay to be alone. Virgo energy. Could be Capricorn, Taurus as well, but this is definitely Virgo. Page of Cups will verify this. This Emperor could also be a Scorpio or a Virgo. Not very wealthy or being very humble. And that's where this determination comes from. And being overwhelmed. Maybe your person collective. High Priestess is gonna come out. Oh yeah. With the Chariot. Oh yeah. And Chariot is Cancer energy. What was I saying? Cancer energy before. Right? In this deck. Which is of the High Priestess. So yeah, this Cancer energy through the Chariot and royalty. This person is humble, It's like divine timing is everything. Her wishes are going to come true. I feel like this woman casts. I don't know, but she's very determined. This air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, is a high priestess. And air energy is. Both landed on swords here. So, an artist, if that. An artist, oh wow. Okay. An artist. A royalty. Maybe sent this Virgo your way. This greedy Virgo. This Capricorn energy. Honest, actually. But it's because they're trying to get away with something. Something you had collective. Maybe something valuable you had before it became, I don't know, published. For the Lord upholds all those who fall, lifts up all who are bowed down. Psalms 145. 14 tells me you're a musician, personal leadership, okay, in the 4th house. Self-love, the 1st house. The 4th house of friendships. How people look at your home in the 5th, and leaderships. And you could be like a lead guitar player dancer, and these friends is your band. So yeah. Let's take it from here. Actually, all right, this is someone gonna walk away from royalty or materialism and humble themselves. Either an air energy or a Capricorn energy. Possibly Scorpio. Because they never have to worry about money again. This is lies becoming into truths. What was I saying between Scorpio and Libra energy? Okay, and the 7 of Cups that came out after Scorpios. Okay, and then the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't the Queen of Pentacles. It was the Queen of, the King of Wands, I'm sorry. Of lies becoming into truth. But yeah, the 7 of Cups did come up, so this confirms it with the Scorpio card. Okay, it could be this King of Wands. That look, he's very attractive, but he's very ugly inside because of the decisions that he's made or makes, or his perspective is very greedy and off and overwhelming if you talk to him about it. Yeah. This new beginning, I feel like collective, you or your person are going through a new beginning, and you shouldn't have to. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how do people get away with the things they do? You know, I don't know. But it makes a kind-hearted woman that would give her whole heart, which does not want to. You know what I mean? I feel like she's gonna get away from something. Oh, lies. She's gonna get away from not just materialistic bullshit, maybe become a simpleton, but bullshit lies that will become into truths. Look, you gotta believe in yourself. You're the mag, you're the magician. All the aces will come in the upright. You're lacking self-confidence because of this gossip. All this gossip. What was I saying? You're not doing something right. If someone's hating. I feel like even though with these new beginnings, Maybe a new investor, lender, or something. With all the mag here, I feel it's going to happen for you this time. This time, it's really going to happen for you. No one's going to get away with shit. But you making it happen and being self-made. You're doing something right because people are lying about you, but don't worry. Or gossiping about you, the truth always comes out in the end. Always, always, always. Always, always, always. What was I saying about the World card coming out? Okay, and fixed energy of Scorpio, Aries, and Aquarius. Okay, so confirming the water read. And this is of success. Maybe the Scorpio, it looks like, is the one that's really determined after the High Priestess, pretending to be a Capricorn. Making you feel like you have to start over, being the person in control. But in the end, they're not going to let you get away with feeling hurt all the time, or someone hurting your feelings all the time, making you feel less than human. Look, you're going to be very successful. The world's going to know about you through community. This is the person that wants to let everybody know that they're with you, and then you guys are creating cool stuff, and this and that. This Scorpio energy. Yep. This is a collective reading, but these are the signs I'm feeling most right now. This is also Leo energy. So this Leo is like very handsome, but doesn't have the right attitude. So pretty much, you know, makes him uglier than what he is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, definitely a dreamer of some sort. Having these dreams lately of determination of something, going with the flow about something too, about something material. Realizing that materialism isn't everything. You've been having dreams about this. A jumper. Yes, this male star, Aquarius, is like very smart and intellectual. This male star, Aquarius, is a star. Okay. Isn't embarrassed of you. You don't have to go anywhere as long as you're together. You guys both share the same points of views. And this either water or air energy or earth energy at this point, or fire energy. It's like this woman, you or your person. My God, she's got so many suitors after her. You would not even believe. You wouldn't even believe the name she has coming after her. Good names, good karmic names. This Empress, look, that sees the truth. Yeah, a seer, a truth person that sees the truth, a truth seer. So this Empress here, okay? I feel like she's not fertile, but we all could be a little more eco-friendly. This Earth energy of Capricorn, Taurus is what I'm feeling. Even Virgo energy with the Hermit card coming out, proving the Earth energy here. Maybe being of the real artist. The High Priestess will come out, watch. Knowing the truths. It's like, she knew the truth anyway. But definitely in tune with her psychic abilities. Definitely. I feel like she's greedy with her energy because people can drain it. Look, this is bad intent or return to sender. Thank you for the blessings seen and unseen. This is like you quit drinking and you started watering your grass again. And the grass is green where you water it. Okay, Empress. Maybe people are starting to see the truth on the plastic straws. It's like, you gotta stand up for yourself. It's like, who? It's like, why? It's like, why are all these people against you? It's like they're hating so bad because you're trying to do the right thing. And they don't want to change and grow. They don't want to make things, they want things to be as convenient as possible. And the 7 of Wands. You know that? So no wonder your psychic powers are like, see your intuition here is even, what the fuck? I feel like you could barely think, dude. This is any sign right here. You could barely think, but you see the truth on matters. Look in the 4 of Wands. Okay? In the freaking 4 of Wands. This is a celebration that was canceled, or a marriage, divorce, or someone gonna divorce, or someone that was divorced maybe 3 times and then is now wanting to get married for a third or fourth. Watering the grass where it grows. This earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And also seeing the truths. And learning to trust. It takes me, it was like, who was I seeing today? I was seeing someone and I was like, dude, it takes way more than a year to trust someone. Especially when you only see them like once a month, maybe. You know, it takes a long time to trust someone. For me anyways. Especially the shit that's happened to me, honestly. Anyways, I don't want to bring it up. It's done. It's in the past. And there you go. Balanced. We're just saying about balanced. And then look, this is writing your own tunes, following your intuition and being a good songwriter. You're a songwriter. You live in the moment. I feel like you could play to anybody's song as well, but also, you're like a really good, one of the best probably. That's why people hate. They don't appreciate star energy. You're a musician for sure. What was I saying about Psalms 145:14? Oh Lord, I pulled those who fall and lift him up, who are bowed down. It's like submitting. It's like not just submitting, but remaining humble in the 5 of Pentacles. A perspective only, not literally, but perspective. Look, a beautiful Queen of Wands. Yes, this is who you want to marry. And she's into music too, but I feel like she's been good caregivers and noted as far as that. Maybe it's because she's jealously accurate. Look, and when I said greed and then it came out greedy, yeah. Greed of a partnership, of being able to do what you want, of a lover. Look. But this is being grateful, actually. Grateful. But it did land like this, greedy. So maybe they were greedy, and now they're going to be grateful. And this is also showing Aries, Taurus energy at the 4 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, if it comes out, which I'm sure it will if I kept going. The Emperor, Empress, and the Hierophant energies show the favor of God and being able to do whatever you want and being grateful. Maybe a Gemini, air energy, Libra, or Aquarius, which came over here, writing your own songs, maybe thinking about a partnership, when it comes to this person you're thinking about working with, or whatever, you know? Yeah. I don't know. Bottom of the deck. High Priestess. What the hell was I saying? What the hell was I saying? With the Chariot over here. And being a truth seer. Yep. Yep. Determine this air energy. This Lady of Beauty. Wow. The Empress. Celebrating. A celebration. This is like a reception. Independent, finally. It's like you watered your grass where it was supposed to be watered, and now you have beautiful grapes and you have a beautiful garden and can eat a good harvest, you know, through your independence here. Look, perspective. All about perspective. What was I saying about the Queen of Pentacles? Sagittarius, Capricorn energy. And the Nine of Wands, which came out earlier. Of standing your ground. It's all about perspective. Queen of Pentacles, she's grateful too. This is gratitude. This is someone who lacks nothing, wants nothing, has everything. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think that's all I predicted. I don't know words. But, yeah. This High Priestess that's going to get married and celebrate this marriage reception. Going to have the wedding she wants, I feel, with the way the cards came out. Something about independence. I don't. Maybe in July. Again, Cancer energy, which is of the Chariot. Okay. See how it all folds together. And this is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Following your wisdom. Remembering who you are and not to get greedy. You're a High Priestess. You have a gift. And so it ought to be used appropriately. Always. For others' benefits, always. And then with the world coming out, I said, Scorpio energy, I think I said it when I'm like, watch the world come out when Scorpio came out. And yeah, I said this card right after this. And it came out. So, wow, collective. That's what I have on the tarot for you. So just beware. Beware, be square, don't trust everybody. I feel like you're learning to trust people, but yourself and your own efforts and your own choices. You know, that's what will create success. Yeah. Wow. Thank you for joining me, you guys. And I forgot to freaking switch the loads over, so I'm like, fuck. It's okay. I'm trying to fit everything in. I had doctor's appointments. I had this and that to do today, and it's like, I wanted to get here and do this message for you guys. Air energy. It could be earth energy, too. Because it's in the reverse. But, yeah, look, success. All your dreams, aspirations, and more are going to come true. Don't think they're not, because they will. Capricorn, Sagittarius, wow, Hierophant, and this is Aries energy. Okay. No, I'm sorry. The Hierophant is Taurus energy, which is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Energy of the Page of Pentacles and a marriage. This King of Pentacles is thinking about marriage. Even this person of logic, a King of Swords. Yeah. And the Emperor's all of them. So it's like all the traits. So I feel like this person, this Emperor, is, you know, I guess just making sure he makes the right choice, which I don't blame him. Jeez. Yeah, by following their intuition. One must be a good student before they're a teacher. They know that. They probably use that when they teach. Some music instrument. Yeah, people. They teach. They teach. And that's your independent side job. You follow your intuition on that. On who you accept and who you don't. Your private company. Which is cool. You know, because you didn't want huge lines. Yeah. See, you're grateful for what you have. You're not crying over spilt milk. It's like, make more by ignoring the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And enjoying and being grateful for what you have, especially your independence. You know, if you call something independence, I don't know. You could like pens. You could be indie music. Yeah. Soulmates. You guys are soulmates, supposedly, in their verse. Soulmates. A male Leo. And if you're feminine, you could be a rising or moon or one of the planets in a line. Let's see, Leo is... I'm trying to think. What planet Leo rules? Oh, that's right, the sun, the star. The star. And then being able to see the truth even with one eye open or no eyes at all, but being on target about their intuition. That's what tells me. But they just look past certain things. They're not really happy though. Could be about money, could be about recognition. Yeah, see, they're a beautiful person, but they're ugly inside. This person that does have the ability to see the truth, but plays like she can't. Laziness or whatever. And this is like Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius energy. Of being patient, assertive, kind. Yeah. Very optimistic, a dreamer for sure. Someone who soars. An adventuristic person. Someone that's on passion for what they do. Someone born in either November or December. Between the 22nd and the 21st. Yep, Sagittarius. that's pretty much what I have for you. And not having to start over. Look, I feel like whatever you wished for is going to come true. So don't worry. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier, you qualify, you passed an exam, you did something, I don't know what it was. But, yes, collective. You're not getting very much sleep because you think about all these truths, or maybe lies, or what people think or believe about it. But don't care what people think. You know? Just do your best, do yourself, and care what you think. If you know you're doing the right thing, then you're doing the right thing. If you know it's wrong, then it's wrong. But don't lose sleep and don't play pity me. It's okay to be depressed. It's okay. But take 5 minutes and then go back again. Do something different. Louis, this guy, Louis from my shop, right? Like, I was here and I'm like, how did you live to be? I think he was 88, and he was like, the secret is do something different. That easy. I was like, what? He's like, yep. So, yeah, adventuristic person, yeah. Look, and the King of Pentacles, okay. King of Pentacles does what he wants. He could do, say what he wants. Person of power. No change on whatever regimen you like. I feel like it's going to be paid for. Look, because you're living on the edge, like, about it, and everybody's body is different. Someone's got your back, dude. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Someone of success. Aquarius. Wow. Aries and Scorpio. Yeah. Wow. Wow, collective. Wow. Maybe you're doing a couple of covers. Or you're doing an old set. But music is life, isn't it? Of materialism. Well, because you have to have money to make it. But that's where you've got to enjoy each and every moment, especially if you work. That's why you better get something that you like doing for work, because every moment you gotta learn how to smile, no matter what. You know, so anyways. That's it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh my gosh, it's been a long day. It's appointments, running here, running there, going there, here, just every freaking where. And it's like, wow. Anyways, and I hope, mote it be, our wishes come true. Mote it be. And blessed be, our wishes come true, blessed be. Thank you so much for joining and subscribing. It's true though, it's true. Thank you so much, Pharaoh. Thank you so much, Kent. Thank you guys so much for your support, liking, sharing, and subscribing. That means so much to me. And yes, I'm glad it resonated. And the more that you're on the channel, the more I can sink in with your energy and just telepathically fill it out. There's a book on it. I've showed it in other videos. I'm not going to get right now because I'm exhausted, but I'm glad it resonated. Your intuition is probably right, Jack. You know. We all are born with it. So, already know. Unless he has a really bad rep. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. And please share the floating straws. We all need to get that message out. Because all we have to do is cut them a certain way. Like, I went through every way possible trying to cut them. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm exhausted. I'm also looking after Mrs. Crowley. Dun. Anyways, I'm gonna go check on her after this too, and make sure she's okay. I felt like my grandmother sent her to me in a way. But thank you. Thank you guys for joining, subscribing. You don't know how much that means to me. Help me reach 1,000 so I could do more and help more people. I would, you're aware, Pharaoh. Yes, blessed be. Blessed be. Thank you so much, Pharaoh. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you guys are so cool. I don't even want to leave the chat, but I'm so exhausted. And I've got to finish laundry, and I've got to go check on Miss Crowell, and she just had foot surgery. Yeah, you're right. It's an evil fucking world. It is. But let's keep it positive, you know? You know, unless we have something uplifting to say, because there are also sentience and empaths on here as well. So, we've got to keep it optimistic. I just found out some bad news. I found out I have this very rare, like, liver thing going on. Yeah, so I've been sober 38 days anyways, but, yeah, so, all these health problems, it's just my luck. It's just my luck. All the shit that's happened. Thank you, Pharaoh. I am to the ultimate degree. It's like I realize I cannot do anything about it. It just is what it is. Damn, I'm so tired. I'm so sorry I'm falling asleep right now. You guys, I love you so much. And thank you guys rock. Thank you for everything and like being here with me and supporting the channel and liking and sharing. And what else can I say? You guys are the best. I have the best subscribers from the #1 to the newest one and everybody in between and all my viewers. Thank you so much. I love you all, and until next time, I'm going to do one tomorrow, live. Until tomorrow night, that's the message, you guys. Thank you so much, Pharaoh. Blessed be to you too. Mote it be. All right, you guys, thank you so much again, and that's a message.